What's your story, honey? Come tell it on Kitty Pink Radio, where black media matters.
Hell yeah, KB.
You can hear the crowd sing along. Everybody know my songs. Had the crowd learn to walk. Country girl, small town. 14 years dedicated. Look, ma, I finally made it. Never thought I'd ever say it, but today I live my dream. Bodyguards protecting me. Crazy fans, loud screaming, flashing lights on every scene. Autographs, lots of pictures, signs that say we love you, kitty. Superstar, my new status, fantasizing. Please don't wake me, let me finish with this dream.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It is another Tuesday, another 6 p.m. and you are locked in to Kitty Pink Radio. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Shout out to my viewers on Twitch, my viewers on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you are viewing or listening at this time. I want to thank you for your support. However, I want y'all to remember that no matter how much money you send, no matter how much anything, your support, you ain't got to have a whole bunch of money to support. All you got to do is share. So if you don't mind, I want everybody who is on the feed right now to take the time and share for me, please.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet? That's what I don't understand. That's why I'm not famous.
Not only am I asking you all to share, I am also asking you all to go on over to YouTube, Twitch, wherever, and make sure that you are following me. Make sure that you click the notification bell so that you get a notification every time I go live. I wanted to talk about this for the simple fact, like I said something about this when Boosie was doing a whole bunch of acting out online, and it came up about him even having his son, having a woman come and give his son some fellatio for his 16th birthday. And, Boosie was acting all types of nasty. He had a whole bunch to say about Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. And all of this just for his child to be a part of the LGBTQ community. I felt the need to bring this up because a lot of y'all got in my ass because I was not talking about her. I looked at the young lady and thought to myself, that's crazy. Boosie got so much to say about homosexuality, and his daughter happens to be LGBTQ fam. Because everybody was like, oh, she young, Kitty, you wrong for that. She young. She just a tomboy. And this, y'all, most of the lesbians that we knew were lesbians. How did we know they were lesbians? They were very athletic. They dressed like boys all the time. Didn't seem to be interested in boys and all type of stuff like that. But y'all were very, very consistent about talking stuff to me about saying what I said about this little girl. I wasn't being malicious. I wasn't being ugly. I was telling the truth. Boosie got so much to say about homosexuality, and his daughter is a lesbian. And I stand on that even to this day. It was a few years ago, but I stand on that today. A lot of y'all don't remember, or maybe it didn't even cross your timeline, but Boosie had a whole bunch to say about homosexuality. Let's go back in time, y'all.
It's sad how y'all trying to force this gay stuff on the world. It's sad. How y'all trying to ban artists. Y'all sad, bro. It's sad, bro. In 10 years, it ain't gonna be normal for a kid to be straight. It's sad, bro. Y'all trying to force it on these kids, bro. You pushing it on the artists. Push it on all the biggest artists. You know why? Because the kids love those artists. You're attacking these kids. The kids love these artists. So we're going to make all them promote this shit. We're going to make all them promote it. And who going to follow? The kids. It's sad, bro. It's sad, bro.
It's not as sad to me as the fact that this is something that you're not addressing within your own household. Now, Boosie had a whole bunch to say about what Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade was doing, but whenever this hit the internet, and this has been on the internet, I know for a close hit, we hitting on 24 hours that this has been on the internet. And it's funny to me that you wouldn't even let Gabrielle Union or Dwayne Wade finish up with an interview before you was on here talking shit about them. But when it comes to your child, it's different energy. And I don't like that. I don't like that. It's different energy when it comes to your child. And that's the only reason I got something to say about it. On the cool. That's the only reason I want to come to the forefront and say something about it. There is a video of Boosie, you know what I'm saying, what he got her for her birthday. The things that you got her for her birthday, you know your baby a stud. You know your baby a stud, but I mean, and honestly, it shouldn't even be a surprise to me. Two red bones kissing in the back seat. Two red bones kissing in the back seat. You okay with the lesbianism, but I wonder what it would be like or what you would have to say if it were your own son. It's different energy, and that's what I don't like about a whole bunch of y'all out there. Y'all have different energy when your girls come home and say it versus when your son come home and say it. I want to know what the stigma is. Why is it so ugly? And this is a big part of why I know people always screaming, oh, it's so many of them, it's so many of them and stuff like that. And it's just like a lot of men ain't even, a lot of gay men are still attracted to women. But because of the stigma, y'all say that a man can't be bisexual. Only women can be bisexual. And because of that stigma, a lot of homosexual men identify as homosexual because it's easier for them to date. And I get that. I do get that. But at the same time, it has a lot to do with y'all attitude towards your sons being gay versus towards your daughters being gay. Now, I'm not saying everybody agree with it, because there's still some parents out there that feel some type of way about their daughter being gay. And there's still men out there that feel some type of way about fucking with a bisexual woman. But my thing is Boosie has carried on this campaign for the longest. He done had so much to say about Lil Nas X. He done had so much to say about Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade and Zaya. He's had so much to say about everybody, but when it hit home, when it's your own daughter and we out here talking about her, you ain't got nothing to say. Put your mug on live. Put your mug on live for $1,000, Boosie, because we want to know what the fuck you got to say about this. I want to know, do you dislike your daughter? Are you disgusted with your daughter's sexual preference? I want to know. I want to know how you're handling this, because you seem to handle the way somebody else is parenting their daughter real. You had very strong opinions about the way somebody else handles their household and their homosexual child. So we, the public, especially the LGBTQ community, we want to hear from you. What you got to say now? Because it was all you've been having so much to say about gay shit for the longest. Here go another one.
They're trying to make everybody fucking gay. That's what I think. They're putting it on our culture. They're putting it everywhere. Gay stuff is everywhere, you know. And I think they're just trying to do it to make a monetary gain. You know, they're not doing it for the gays.
My thing is it's obvious that this man thinks that you can be made gay or you can be made straight. You proved that when you decided that you was gonna get a prostitute, and shame on whoever that woman was, you nasty slut. You make it very clear and confirm that this is your ideology and theory about homosexuality. You think that you can. I want to know, do you think somebody made your daughter a lesbian? That's what I want to know. I want to know, do you think the influence from a lot of the things that are going on in hip hop community, in hip hop culture, in culture period, I want to know, do you think that's the reason your daughter was gay? Because I seen it a long time ago. Like I said, the reason I got so much to say about this is because so many people, I had inboxes and emails alike of motherfuckers talking shit to me because I said his daughter looked like she gonna be a little dyke. Now, I may not have worded it correctly, but I stated my opinion, and everybody had something to say to Kitty about that. And now here we are, 3-4 years later, and she finally come out and say she gay. I want to know, do you think that was taught, Boosie? Because if that means that it was taught, that means that you should have been minding the business in your home. You shouldn't have been worried about Zaya. You shouldn't have been worried about Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. You should have been worried about your daughter. If it is possible that you can make somebody straight a gay, Boosie, we want to know who made your daughter gay. Was it society? Was it all the shit that they push in the culture? We need answers.
They're not really fans of the gays. They're doing it for monetary gain, man. They trying to make money off these people, man. You know, you got cartoons they have gays on cartoons. Like, these are kids. Let kids make their own decision if they want to go that way. You know, 6 and 7-year-olds, 5-year-olds shouldn't be turned on to gay cartoons when their mind not even developed yet. You know, what if they like how that cartoon talk? Now you're forcing them to be gay. You know,
I want to know, Boosie, did somebody force your baby girl to be gay? What's up, Max Reno? Thank you for tuning in. He said, I seen it in her too. We all did. And it's crazy to me that people will argue you up and down. No, you can't be born like that. No, that's something that somebody did to you, or that happened. Somebody made you like that. But you can see it in your child as they're growing. You know that your son got a little swish in his walk. You know when your little girl like doing everything that the boys do. You see that in your child early. I don't give a fuck. A lot of y'all don't want to admit that. A lot of y'all do not want to say that out loud. If your little boy is playing with dolls and acting feminine and shit, 9 times out of 10, that baby is gay. So I'm so sick of people with that whole narrative. Nah, you can't be born like that. Somebody made you like that. Nah, everybody ain't made gay. That shit in you. And I don't disagree with that gay has become a trend. I don't agree with it. I've even told y'all, as a part of I'm the B in the LGBT community, and even as a part of the community, I do see a need for representation in the media. But at the end of the day, it don't need to be in our kids' cartoons. It don't need to, you know what I'm saying? I do realize, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that a child can't be influenced, and I do believe that a lot of the reason that a lot of these kids are saying is because they've been influenced. Some of them have been influenced. It's one of them, it's a thin line. It's a thin line. I can't say that they're not being influenced, and then on the other end, I can't say that they are. They are. Y'all know what the fuck I meant. But the whole purpose of this show was me coming forward. I want to hear from Boosie. Because like I said, bruh, when it came out about Zaya Wade and Gabrielle Union, when Lil Nas X was out here doing the ridiculous shit he was doing and everything like that, you had something to say all the time. What's up, Diggs? Thank you for tuning in, baby. You had something to say all the fucking time. Boosie stayed on the internet. So much to a point to where we start questioning you. Nigga, is you having problems with your sexual identifying your sexual preference? Is that what it is, Boosie? Did something happen behind them prison walls, Boosie? You had so much to say. And here we are. Like I said, we heading into the 24th hour and you ain't said shit about this shit that done came out about your own daughter. Where you at, Boosie? Where you at? Where you at? We looking for you. Come explain this shit. Come talk to us. I want to know, has your attitude towards homosexuals changed now that you have one that has your own blood running through her veins? Are you okay with your daughter being a lesbian, Boosie? Do you think your daughter was influenced? to be a lesbian, Boosie? And if you feel like your daughter was influenced to be a lesbian, I want to know where you think it came from. I have so many questions. Inquiring minds want to know. I love my nigga, but you right. I'm just saying. And I don't even claim to be right. I'm just voicing my opinion and my theories and my logics. I just feel like you out here talking about what's going on in somebody else's household, and then bloop, here we have your daughter falling out the motherfucking closet. And I honestly don't believe that I don't feel Boosie know that girl was gay. Boosie knew that his little girl was gonna be a lesbian. He knew that. Which is why I can't understand why you would get online and talk all this shit about somebody else's child. That's all. That's it. I love Boosie too. And it's still love to this day. But I just had an issue with all the shit that he been saying about the homosexuals and stuff like that. Like, if you don't like it, it's not a thing to me whether or not you like it. If you don't like it, you're not with that shit, cool. But live and let other people live. And if you got a family, we all got somebody in your family. I don't give a fuck who you is, how much you want to deny it. Somebody, everybody, we all got somebody that is a part of LGBTQ in our family. So the thing is whether you like it or not, it's gonna be around. Men are still gonna like men. Some men are still gonna like men, and some women are still gonna like some women. It's gonna be around. You ain't gotta like it. But you ain't got to sit up here and talk all that shit about it either, unless it's affecting your life. Part of me even wonders, is this why you so angry, Boosie? Is you mad because your daughter came out like that? What's the issue? You've been had so much shit to say, and like I said, now all of a sudden you quiet. And don't sit over there like you can't get on Instagram, you blocked off and all that shit. Nigga, we want to hear from you. You can find some type of way to get on this internet and tell us how you feel about your own daughter. And you owe us that because you talk so much shit about everybody else. You owe us an explanation. And it ain't none of our business, but you made it our business. I feel the same way with you that I feel about everybody else. If you don't want us commenting on it, having an opinion about it, sitting up talking about how we think and that, then bitch, don't bring it to the public. Don't bring it to the media. Because we now have the right to talk about it. We have the right to voice how we feel about it. And me personally, I feel like I said, you giving your baby cologne, you was giving her nigga shoes. Those were her gifts at her birthday party. So don't sit up and act like you ain't been known that your daughter was a lesbian. Don't sit up and act like you didn't know she was gonna be big stud, not the little. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in with me. It's a short show. It's a straight shooter with me, in and out. This is how I feel about this. You had so much to say about everybody else, but now we can't even get a whisper from you about your own daughter. It is what it is. That's it. That's all. That's the podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in on today. Y'all make sure y'all join me and Big 45 on tomorrow for War of the Roses. I love you. I want you to love yourselves. Y'all get up in the comments and y'all tell me how y'all feel about this whole situation. What y'all think about the whole situation with Boosie's daughter coming out and with her girlfriend, and out, especially after all the shit that Boosie done been talking about lesbians. Well, not lesbians. His biggest issue, it seemed like, is with gay men. But with that being said, I want to know, do y'all think there's a double standard? Because he probably is. Ain't no probably is. He okay with his daughter being like that? Because like I said, he enabled it. He got all type of gifts that look like they supposed to be for a dude. So you know your daughter big stud now here. So how do you feel? Do y'all feel like he is fucked up that this has been done hit the internet and he quiet about it? Y'all let me know what you feel. I love y'all once again. Thank you for tuning in. This is Locked and Loaded. I am your auntie Kitty, baby, and we out.